Okay, mic's on. Let me get to the gameplay. Okay, you're good.
Alright.
What did you do last time?
I got Mia and Elk on the party. We went to one of the protected areas. Like, Mia taught me how to gate hack. Because, like, you do the data drain on monsters and shit, but then you can gate hack, which means you can open protected areas that, you know, I guess the developers or whatever are supposed to be keeping you out of.
Right. Didn't you have another one of those fast goblin missions?
I did, yeah. Oh, I have a cutscene now, so...
We meet again. Well, it appears that you know Orca.
Know him? He is the one who invited me to come here and play this game.
Then I must ask. I have not been able to contact him since that event. What has become of him?
Do you trust me?
What you say will determine.
Did the audio fuck up for you?
What do you mean?
I see. How much of that is true, I do not know. But do not dare to forget. That bracelet's power is the same as the one that placed Orca into a coma.
Yeah, I know. I don't have to be reminded of it.
You don't have time to get depressed.
Who are you?
A friend, or perhaps a foe. A meddler with a warning.
You sent that email? Helba?
That aside, I must warn you, beware of Leos.
Leos?
Leos is on the side of the system. With that bracelet, you'll be treated as a virus. Also, you need this. You're thinking, how does she know, right? It's not that hard to imagine. Like I said, someone is always watching you.
Hold on. Why are you helping me?
Helping you? Who knows? You might be the one helping me. Take care, little boy.
What did the virus cores do?
They're for gate hacking. Like, you
Okay.
need certain ones to open those protected areas. I really love PS2 era animations.
Yeah. Were you watching the way her hair was clipping through the back of her collar?
No, just the way Kite backed up from her
oh,
was
yeah.
what I was talking about.
No, like, I do have a lot of fondness for it.
How is my... it looks like I pretty much replenished before I stopped. So, do I have, like you said, the goblin one. If I have speed charms, I might could do it. There's a special weapon here. Okay, so do I have speed charms? I'm pretty sure I do. I have one. I feel like they last a decent amount of time. That was my bad. I was just mashing the button way faster than I meant to.
Mashing.
Alright, come on.
Okay.
I forgot I had Thunder Dance.
God damn.
Beating Stefani wasn't exactly a fluke. I can't believe I lost. I can down a pizza in 20 seconds. How about you?
This man is really giving it his all.
Yeah. It's acting the hell out of that goblin.
I got some mail from a goblin.
Is that armor?
Yeah. And I can wear it, but is it better than what I have? I don't feel like I picked up any... Oh, I have Wormhide. What does Deck do?
Slow down the target. So it's not better.
No. Oh, I can look at this. Prevents poison, paralysis, slow. Damn.
That's pretty cool.
Shit, I keep hitting B. Yeah, but it just drops my other stats so much.
Yeah. Like it drops almost everything.
Let me see what the level is for 7. That's not too bad.
What level are you?
I think I'm 12 at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 12.
I'm 12, and what is this?
Mm-hmm. I guess I'm gonna store that goblin thing. I can't use it, but
Can anybody use it?
I mean anybody except Elk and Mistral can use it, but it's not gonna be as good as the armor for the other classes.
Oh, okay.
But it's one of those things where I don't know if I need to have all those pieces at some point.
Oh, yeah. Like maybe there's a special thing if you collect all the goblin shit. What did you get from the first guy?
This hat I have on.
Oh, okay.
Because it is better than anything I've picked up, I think. Or no. I think, maybe I already sold it and fucked up. Who knows? Who should I take?
Mia.
Right.
Elk.
I can only take 2. So is that what you want? Me and Elk?
I don't care. It's your game.
Okay. I know at some point Mia becomes unavailable, but it's after like a story thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is like the only marked thing I have at the moment. So I guess
Would you say it was a weapon?
yeah, there was like a thread on the board talking about a special weapon.
Is this a fire map?
Yeah.
Is that weed?
Grunt mints. Since this is a level 7 place, I'm not going to bother running around get the other gates, because we should be good.
Oh, hello. I'm good. How are you?
Oh, here's Natsume. This is the person who posted on the board.
But I got scared and ran away. Come on, Natsume.
Hey, Colin.
Be strong.
Thanks for
That's why you
popping
started
in.
this game. Oh, I'm such an idiot.
So I guess we're supposed to get it and give it to her. I remember when I looked at it, I thought maybe she joined your party, but I didn't remember that she was a Twin Blade. I thought your character was the only Twin Blade in this game. I mean, that you had control of.
Mm-hmm. What kind of dungeon is this?
I don't know. It just looks like a sort of traditional, like, dirt dungeon, doesn't it?
Dirt dungeon.
Oh, these bees ain't shit now.
Bee army.
They are poisoning the fuck out of us.
You play video games, Colin?
That's not what I want. I've forgotten how to play this game. you want to heal me, Elk? It's not what I wanted.
Oh shit, Colin plays Dwarf Fortress.
Genius in chat.
You've played Dwarf Fortress a little, haven't you?
Oh god, no. I played Odd Realm, which is inspired by Dwarf Fortress, but it
Yeah.
has pictures, so my stupid brain can comprehend it.
Says he plays War of Rights, Dwarf Fortress, and Total War. What is War of Rights? Do you know what that is?
I don't know that I've ever heard of that.
I don't know what that is either.
I can't see the door.
I'm gonna Google it. It's a Civil War FPS. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
War of Rights is a first-person multiplayer game featuring massive 150-player battles with a focus on historical authenticity, team play, and immersion. That's kind of sick. It's like a... Oh, you run a group for it?
I wonder if the... Well, actually, I wonder if you control the party at all in GU. Because the party mechanics in this are not the best.
Oh yeah, like playing video games together and watching horror movies is like basically how we hung out way back in like middle school, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like we've always played video games together.
Like, I was probably playing this before I started hanging out with you, because I think it came out in like 2002.
Yeah, 2002 or 2003. It came out right before, right after, or right when we met, somewhere
Yeah.
right in there. You are a hardcore gamer. You love to play video games.
I like to play RPGs.
Yeah, you like RPGs. I mean, but still, you play them like obsessively.
Look, no, motherfucker. He will not use an antidote on me.
We gotta play Mario Kart one day on stream. Double Dash.
Oh, you gonna get an emulator?
Yeah, I'll get like a GameCube emulator. There's a ton of shit I would play on GameCube, first of all.
Uh-huh. Like the original Animal Crossing.
Have either of us been listening to anything good lately? I have been listening to like some traditional heavy metal stuff. So I've been listening to this band Ashbury.
Which I found.
Yeah, so like I guess you were like just playing a random
Yeah, I just sort of let Spotify
go.
until it makes me mad and I revoke its privilege.
And you heard a song by this band called Ashbury, and you were like, you know, have I ever heard Ashbury? And I had not heard of them, so I went and found the album on Spotify, and we listened to it. And the album on Spotify is like a reissue, so it's dated for 2007. So I thought it was like, you know, a 2000s era, like stoner, traditional heavy metal throwback kind of metal band. Because they just had like a really slick sound. But I looked it up on Discogs, and like the fucking album came out in 1983, so it's like OG fucking trad metal, and it's so good. It's called Endless Skies by Ashbury, and it's like the only album they put out. And then they were, I don't know if they broke up or what, but they were out of commission for a long time, it looks like, and they got back together and put out 2 more albums actually in the 2000s, which are not as good. I listened to both of those, and I was not as huge a fan, but that Endless Skies album I've been listening to constantly. Have you heard anything? Have you been listening to music?
I don't know. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I can't really recall anything I've listened to recently, so I guess I didn't really listen to anything new. I listen to a lot of the same shit because it's just so difficult to find new music that I like.
Has the monthly album review podcast with Midnight Ambience ended? No, I think we're restructuring that. Jacob's got a lot going on with his school right now because he's like in film school, and he just got a new job. So I think his whole schedule has been sort of out of whack. But I think the game plan with the monthly album review is to break that up into possibly a weekly thing that's a little easier for us to record. So like we would both be like jumping on a call and talking about one album per week. Like each of us would pick an album and talk about it, and then that would come out on a weekly basis instead of like putting aside hours one day when we can both go on and on about a bunch of stuff. But I think he's trying to prioritize getting interviews done right now. So I think he's got 3 or 4. And last time he and I talked, Colin, I mentioned you. So hopefully soon we can get with you about a date. But I know he's got stuff coming up with a few other folks as well. But we are going to get to you. You are on the schedule, but without a date as of yet. Did you listen to any cool podcasts last week?
Nothing new. I really, really wish Gaylords of Darkness would talk about a movie I've seen.
What have they been talking about?
I can't even remember because I see it and I'm like, oh, I have no idea what that is.
Yeah. I know. I'm really looking forward to talking to Francis. Francis is really cool, and I've never talked to him like in person, or not in person, but you know what I mean, like with voices personally.
I can't wait to see the power of the bracelet today.
God, you guys got to stop standing so close to the chests. Oh, what's that?
What podcast subjects do you tend to go for?
I like
spooky shit.
Yeah, like paranormal shit. Not that I believe in any of it, you know?
Like, you tend to go for paranormal podcasts, or like cryptid podcasts, but it's always like skeptic stuff.
Uh-huh.
So, like, you listen to Monster Talk?
Yeah, Monster Talk's the big one. I like it the best because they are, like, the most level-headed while also being, like, having a genuine interest. Like, that's the thing that I always talk about where it's like, you know...
They're not shitty skeptics.
Yeah, because, you know, basically the spectrum of skeptic to... Oh, she already has Grand Armor. The spectrum of skeptic to believer is the hardcore skeptic, which will deny that anything ever happened to anyone ever.
Right.
And then, you know, believers who are like, I believe whatever you say happened to you. And, like, Monster Talk likes to start at the point where they say, okay, did this happen? And then if it did, what happened? I'm trying to remember. I listened to Ono, Ross, and Carrie recently. But, like, you know, they were doing that big Bob Larson investigation, and they are taking a break from it, I guess?
Yeah.
And they're talking about something that's really stupid now, called grounding.
I've seen them talk about that on Facebook a little bit. What is it, though?
It's just like this dude who's got this whole, you know, one of those stupid things you can advertise on late night TV and get people to pay, like, $50 for basically an electric heating pad that doesn't actually heat up.
Like, what is it supposed to do?
Okay, so the dude says that people are sicker and dying nowadays because we wear shoes. Because you need to put your feet on the bare earth and ground yourself.
Okay.
But he knows a lot of people don't have time for that now, so he sells a special mat that looks sort of like a yoga mat with like conductive wires through it that you plug into a wall, but only the grounding prong is actually metal. The other two are plastic.
That's stupid as shit.
It's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard.
That's absolutely idiotic. Have we ever listened to Serial?
No, it's one I hear everybody talk about, but it's not one I've ever given a try. Hey. I thought this guy was going straight for elk.
What is that podcast about? Colin says that grounding thing is especially funny having taken electrical engineering courses.
I bet.
Well, all right, Colin, you gotta get out there and, you know, fucking grift.
That's how you make money. You lie to people and you make a cheap product and overcharge for it.
Serial is about a murder in Baltimore. So it's like a whole podcast series about one thing, or it's about...
Yeah, I thought that's what I always heard, is it's got like seasons and one's about one murder and one's about another, but I never understood if it was supposed to be like fictional or like an investigation of...
Like, I just Googled it. It said it's a non-fiction podcast.
Okay.
So is it like exclusively about murder? Like actual, like, true crime? Because I love true crime.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting to me, but it's not my favorite subject.
Like, I got that like white male love murder story stuff going on, so unfortunately, like, I eat up shit about serial killers and stuff. Like, I was listening to a serial killer podcast for a while called... I think it's just called Serial Killers, because it's
Because we're out of titles.
it's a network called Parcast. And
Yeah,
they do a bunch
I've
of
heard.
stuff. Yeah, they advertise everywhere, but like, they have like a really nice serial killer series where they give really nice 1 or 2 episode overviews of specific killers.
Mm-hmm. I think it was playing, not a serial killer, but like I fell asleep and was letting Last Podcast on the Left play, but I was listening to something about spontaneous human combustion, and I fell asleep, and it was playing something about a dude who killed his family, so it was like, you know, whatever that's classified as.
Colin says that he's listened to season 1 of Serial, and he says it's a lot like This American Life on NPR, and that season is about about the murder of a guy's ex-girlfriend, and it feels like reading a thriller novel.
Oh, cool.
That's probably pretty cool.
I've always heard Serial was like really high production and good.
I'll
it's
have to
just
check
not
it out.
something I ever went to listen to.
Yeah.
We got to the end of the dungeon and got that weapon.
You have the spiral edge? You're so lucky. Oh,
Are you gonna give it to her?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know, usually you're
I
a dick.
literally get to hack the game and pull weapons out of enemies at points, so they'll always
yeah.
probably be better than
Yeah, that's
certain
true.
ones. Maybe not the best in the game.
except maybe myself.
Season 2 is about Bo Bergdahl. What is that?
Well, what I meant was, maybe I could help you out with something.
Yeah, she joined the party.
Beaudry Robert Bo Bergdahl is a United States Army soldier who was held captive from 2009 to 2014 by the Taliban-aligned Haqqani network in Afghanistan and Pakistan after he deserted. Interesting.
I wonder if I can just go back there and get that weapon again.
Colin said mention his name if you want to see a veteran have an aneurysm.
Oh, I can't remember what everybody has. He has silver bracers. I have miner's gloves. Globs. Oh, right, those up. So I'm just gonna sell those and keep that armor.
I remember this guy. Because, yeah, like, he fucking just, like, walked off and tried to, like, survive AWOL in the desert, basically.
Oh.
And then he got captured. Colin says if he remembers correctly, he claims that he deserted to bring publicity to a massive leadership misuse issue on his base, and veterans get pissed because a bunch of people died looking for him.
No, that's not what I want. I still can't use this. Okay. Okay. So... Oh, I guess I should save real quick.
Yeah, I don't follow too much, like, military stuff, because most of it just pisses me off anyway. Like, by default.
Can I... Yes, okay. Let's try Putrid.
Oh, are you just gonna pick one, a
Haunted.
random one?
Let's see which one sounds the most like it'll be flesh. Remnant, maybe? Sunny Demon? I know Orca explained all of this shit to you first thing, but it doesn't really make much sense to me.
Try Remnant, like you said. That's fire.
Ooh, that's a high level. Let's see how we do. I mean, flesh isn't a type.
So, like, a fire element could be in a flesh dungeon.
Yeah.
Putrid, Haunted, Remnant.
Alright. Oh,
Whoa!
You're a big fucking tortoise. You're earth tolerant there, so...
Oh, L4 just put a bunch of stuff on Spotify. That's really cool. I like L4 a lot. So much so that I now own the Draw Sad trilogy on tape twice. Because I already had all the tapes, but I had to buy that Dungeons Deep box set. Because it was really fucking nice.
Hey, this turtle's healing itself.
Sweet.
Nope, not you.
Oh. Colin got paid the day after that box set dropped.
Aw.
He said it put the sad in Draw Sad. Do you know if, God, what is that album? There's a three-way split that L4 did with Mergrind and somebody else. It's called Three Emperors. Who was the other artist on that? L4, Mergrind, and... Barrack Tour, yeah. I wonder if that ever came out on tape, because I only ever saw it on vinyl. Barrack Tour is another one that's so fucking sick. And Mergrind is sick too. It's like a serious, like, OG.
Quit running the wrong way. turtle has too much health. Hey, Elk, are you gonna heal me?
I'm probably least familiar with Murgrund. I feel like I've been listening to Barak Tor longer than any of them. But L4 probably edges out Barak Tor in like quality for me. But I don't know, they're all really good. Are you still fighting the same turtle?
Uh-huh.
Holy shit.
It's got over 1,000 health.
Are you gonna be able to do this stuff? This
I don't
map?
know. I feel like the stronger enemies are up top sometimes.
Mhm.
Because, you know, those weird stone dudes were on top of that one area.
Yeah.
Also, if we were all the same level, this would be a lot easier, but they're still like 3 or 4 levels lower than me.
Yeah, that's true.
A ceramic anklet. And what do you have?
Yes? What is it?
Is that a boost? Huh?
Colin says he's going to start a rumor that Davey and Adam Matlock are the same person. Please do that, and I will support that theory.
It is not. Yes. No. What the fuck is that? What am I looking at?
I heard that Isaac is a computer algorithm, and there is no person behind Tyrannus.
This is flesh.
Yeah, but this is that, like, purple flesh.
Mmm. Swollen.
Davey Matlock.
Oh, whoa! Fucked up tree. Oh, it's got the same health as that stupid motherfucking turtle. It's got much less defense though, so... Either much less defense or this boost actually helped us way more than I thought it did. Are those intestines? I wish I could look up.
Ooh, that's really cool, actually.
A very linear dungeon so far. The fuck are these?
Colin says, I've had the good fortune of having really cool interactions with Davey and Adam. They are very kind. Davey is a huge fucking sweetheart. Like, he's been one of the coolest dudes I've gotten to know in the Dungeon Synth scene. And I don't talk to Adam Matlock very much because he intimidates me.
One of these dudes.
Because he's like a serious professional musician.
Just to make my life a little easier.
But he is super fucking cool, and like every interaction I've ever had with him has been very pleasant.
Oh, I got an axe that time.
Like I reviewed, or not reviewed, but you know, discussed Adam's music on Analog Dungeon one time. And I felt bad about it because I don't I don't know enough about music to really like appreciate it. I feel like.
You need to become infected with something, please. You also need to not... Okay, that's fine. Okay. There we go. Oh, I don't need a chest for that one.
What? Colin has sourdough fucking pretzels.
Lucky.
Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Are they like crunchy pretzels or big soft pretzels? Oh, Colin's gonna send me a pic of the pretzels.
Steamy pretzel pics.
Steamy pretzel pics. Did you see that huge sandwich we made, Colin?
Oh, shit.
Speaking of sourdough.
I need to invite P-Roast with me, since I just got an axe.
Oh man, sourdough craft beer pretzel rings. Look at that.
We have, like, no snacks in the house, so anything sounds good, honestly.
This bag is, like, killing me, because it almost looks like Lord of the Rings font. Like, this is fucking amazing. Yes, our entire mouths hurt after that sandwich, because we got, like a crusty sourdough baguette. And it's like that kind of bread that tears up the roof of your mouth. But yeah, it was
also kettle cooked chips.
Also, we had kettle cooked chips, so like our mouths were torn to shreds. But yeah, it was a fucking chore to eat it, but like, and it took, well, so like, straight up, I'll be honest with you, we made 2 of them, and we, instead of just splitting one, because we're disgusting, and we ate like half of one night, and then finished it the next day, and like, about a third of it was really delicious. And then when you got to the middle part of it, it was like, okay, I don't think I can eat any more of this. And then the next day, it wasn't quite as good. But the first third of the sandwich was magical. Oh, bougie-ass pretzels.
I'm really looking forward to having that, vegan coleslaw and some pulled pork sandwiches.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to vegan summer barbecue. I like these huge skeletons in the corner of this dungeon, like, really nice set dressing. Also, the undulating walls.
The swollen, inflamed.
Yeah, they kind of look like hemorrhoids.
Have you seen how this?
Ugh.
Because like when you walk into a room and it's got portals, you have to open all the portals before it will open.
Yeah. Colin said, "Are you in a Tyranid hive ship?" What is a Tyranid? I feel like I know what that is. Is that from fucking goddamn StarCraft? Is that from StarCraft? Nope, that's from Warhammer. My bad. I'm an idiot. Do you play 40K, Colin? I don't know shit about 40K other than it looks fucking amazing, and I really
You have to be a millionaire to play it.
You've played it in the past. I'm not really interested in playing the tabletop because, like, I don't know. I don't know that wargaming appeals to me very much. Instead of actually D&D role playing, but I really want to read the 40K novels, or at least some of them.
Oh yeah, everything I've heard about the lore for that is really interesting. Like, it's just sort of funny.
Like, it just, all of the lore seems so over the top, but so serious that I think I might really love it. But also, there's 100 books. But then again, there's 100 Dragonlance books, there's 100 fucking Forgotten Legends books. Colin has, he's a Dungeon Synth artist, and his project is called Elminster, which is a mage. Correct me if I'm wrong, Colin, but Elminster is from Forgotten Realms, right? Yeah, Forgotten Realms. So, I've never read a Forgotten Realms book. I have Darkwalker on Moonshae, which is the first Forgotten Realms novel, and I'm going to get to it soon-ish. Wait, is Drizzt Forgotten Realms? I think it is. Okay, I take that back. I've read some of the Drizzt books, but I want to go back and, read a bunch of the stuff from the beginning. But I have read the first Dragonlance trilogy, the Chronicles trilogy. So I've gotten into a little bit of that. Oh, you finished Darkwalker and Moonshae last night. Did you like it? Because it's a standalone novel, but I know it's the first under the Forgotten Realms banner. And I have a paperback copy sitting back behind my desk right now.
Shit. No.
Oh, so it is part of a trilogy? What's the second one called? It was a solid 6 out of 10. I will take a fantasy book, that's a solid 6 out of 10. The second one's called Black Wizards. That's fucking, black metal as fuck. Have you ever read Quag Keep by Andre Norton, which is the first D&D novel from the 70s? It's it's definitely not the same as reading yeah, I would recommend it. It's not the same as reading the 80s TSR stuff that's really ingrained in different settings and has all the lore to back it up. This one is very much what is that?
It's Flameheads.
Oh my god. Quag Keep is very much a standalone kind of thing. I think it's in Greyhawk technically, but it's got a lot of meta stuff going on where D&D players sort of get sucked into a game of D&D, so it's kind of goofy, but it's got a really old school what's the word I'm looking for? Soft fantasy vibe. Yeah, it is kind of like an Ice Sky, but it's it's a little, it's not quite that, like, on the nose, I guess. Like, it's like they don't remember that they're actually playing a game. So I don't know, there's some weird shit going on with that, but the fantasy elements of it are very fairy tale like.
They don't remember that they're playing a game, so it's what Christians think D&D really is.
Yeah. You're trying to read 50 Forgotten Realms books this year?
I would be impressed if I read 5 books in a year at this point.
Yeah, like, I used to read a ton when I was a kid.
Yeah, then we got computers.
Yeah, and then, like, I got a job and depression. Colin has read 25 books this year. My God, Colin.
Oh, shit.
I've read...
Am I dead?
I think I've read 5 books. I just don't sleep easy. Fair enough. What have I read this year? I just read the first 3 Earthsea novels. And before that, I read George R. Martin's first novel, which is called The Dying of the Light. It's a sci-fi novel. I feel like I read something before that too, but I can't recall what it was.
They're both level 11 now. Yeah, I feel like you read something too, but I can't remember.
I may have just read a shit ton of short stories, because I love to read short stories.
Yeah, we were organizing our books, and you found all of those magazines, and you're like, oh, I'm going to read a bunch of short stories from these magazines.
Yeah. Colin says books, music, and painting are his entire life. Thankfully, his girlfriend understands. I did not know you fucking paint. You're an artist? Yeah, that's why I read Earthsea, because of Fogweaver. Like, literally, they didn't shame me into reading it because I hadn't read it, but they were like, well, you seriously, you haven't read this? You really should. So I did.
Yeah, I mean, it's always one of those where
Yeah.
people are like, oh, well, if you like this genre, these are the things you should have read.
Yeah, and like, I've always had a backlog of fantasy shit that I haven't read because I'm stupid.
You're not stupid, you have a job.
Yeah, but like, that, like, Earthsea has really become, like, a thing people are pushing now, because first of all, she died in 2018, Le Guin, so, I think a lot of people I think that drew attention to her work a little bit, but also, when J.K. Rowling fucking went crazy, everybody was like, technically there's already a fantasy series that has a wizard school and shit, which is Earthsea, and it's by, like, an anarchist feminist, and it's, should probably just read that. My parents are afraid my bookshelves are going to fall and kill me in my sleep. I'll send you pictures of our bookshelves one day. Ours are pretty heinous. I've collected books since I was a kid. I just don't read nearly as much as I buy. You should send me some of your paintings. I would love to see them. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I'd like to see some too.
Roadkill is an artist. So you're not trying to accomplish anything here, you just came here, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to go somewhere because I don't have any current. Like, I did the 2 things it had highlighted for me, so I'm just doing something until I either get an email or I want to log out and check the board.
Oh, you paint miniatures. I gotcha. Well, please send that too.
Yeah, that's even more impressive.
That's even more impressive. I tried to paint a miniature one time, and it was ass. And I was like, I'm never going to do this again. That's awesome. Please send pics of your miniatures. That sounds so cool.
Oh, shit.
He said he'll send a picture of the literary Russian roulette setup that he has. Oh, God. Like, look at this neat, organized collection of books. It's so fucking...
Those shelves ain't even bent or anything.
It's so aesthetically pleasing.
Oh, fuck, Christ. I hit the wrong button.
And he's got books in the cabinets underneath.
Yeah, ours are like the cheap $20 to $30 Walmart shelves, and until they fall apart, we don't replace them, and they've got double to triple rows of books in them.
I have too many books. Oh man, this fucking, like, these stacks, like these very neat stacks are fucking killing me. Like, I love it. Like, sometimes I just like to look at books, like, just to, like, be close to them. It's just so nice. I love the smell of books.
Every game I play is so menu heavy.
There's never a dull.
I started playing
Thanks.
Atelier
Iris on PS2 yesterday, which I'm not going to stream. I'm just playing that for fun to, like, grind and stuff, because I don't think the Atelier games are really good for streaming. But yeah, it's pretty menu heavy too, because, like, you're always going into menus to, like, craft shit and turn shit into mana for crafting and everything. Which is why I wanted to play that off stream, but I just really needed an RPG to play to, like, listen to music and zone out in.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully I'll be finishing Resident Evil tomorrow. Hey, this dude's awesome.
Yeah, I've been fighting him throughout. Did you not notice him?
No, I've been talking about books and pretzels.
God, you gotta quit talking about snacks or I'm gonna cry on stream.
Yeah.
No, fuck. I feel like there's some setting I have either not been made aware of or don't understand, because, like, you give them orders, but all of them say do not use skills. So, like, I don't understand how Elk is supposed to be helpful in a fight, because that's all Wave Masters do.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I can't, like, make one of these, you know? Like, I can't make a new thing and set parameters.
It's just, like, pre-made directions. Don't you wish that Donald and Goofy were here?
It would be about as useful. You can't even command them. They're supposed to be smart enough to do it. Okay, Goofy was okay. Goofy was okay. Donald was the one who would never fucking heal me.
How many volumes of Blade of the Immortal do you have left?
I'm on chapter 100 something or other.
Hell yeah. I feel like you
130?
read it. I feel like you read it for a long time last night. Because, like,
yeah, because I've gotten to the point where it's one of the translation teams who I guess doesn't proofread. But that's over 130 chapters in, and like I said, I don't know, on the one site it's just been saying since, like, volume 22 that I'm on volume 30, but it's had way too many chapters to all be volume 30. But yeah, I'm close to finished.
Here's some of Colin's miniatures.
Oh my god, that looks great.
Yeah, these look fucking sick. Like, look at this shit. Oh my god.
Damn.
Like, these are fucking awesome. Like, are those all from Warhammer, or is that, like, different stuff? Dude, go back and look at the skeleton. Oh,
Shit.
fuck. It's okay.
I will. Well, this is just a chest, so it won't take any time at all. There was one that was like falling over in that other. Look at these long phalanges. I can't zoom out anymore in this room because it's so small. The camera is bound too close to me. Oh, fuck.
I've always enjoyed scratch building from styrene more than painting. The yellow and white one are those. Are you talking about the tank and like this airplane?
I fucking love watching people do that. That's so impressive.
Are you fucking kidding me? These vehicles are built from scratch? Colin. Buddy. This is amazing. Holy shit. Yeah, like, you should start a YouTube channel and, like,
Get those views.
get those views. Get that YouTube money.
While you can.
You and a friend built the airplane as a 24-hour challenge. Okay. Holy fuck. Like, any kind of art like that really blows my fucking mind, because, like, I can't do shit with my hands. Like, I write because, like, anything that requires, like, actual, like, physical skill, I suck shit at. So it's just like magic to me when I see people do stuff like that.
Does Mia have any good skills?
No, I totally understand that. Yeah, you'd rather just do the hobby than like edit footage of the hobby. That makes total sense. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I know that's also part of that stupid shit now where you have to turn every hobby into a hustle.
I know. And like, I feel that way about stuff. Like, it's like, I like to write, so I should be a writer, which is like, you know, I feel like that's a slightly different thing, but it's like...
Yeah, I mean, there's a difference between I would like to make a living doing this because I enjoy doing this,
Yeah.
and it would be, you know, a dream come true.
But it still becomes a job.
Oh, yeah.
Is any of my writing public? Yeah, I've only had one story published, and it's in, issue 4 of the Dark Corner zine, which is, horror, fantasy, science fiction zine published by, a guy named Henry Mulder, who you may have seen around the Dungeon Synth community. And I have some other work that might be coming soon from him as well, but let me go look and see if the Dark Corner zine is available in PDF form yet. So the way the Dark Corner zine works is they sell a physical copy, and when that sells out, they start selling the PDF copies. So it's not available online yet, but I'll let you in a little secret.
Oh, this turtle needs to hurry up and die. This takes too damn long. Oh, thank God. Not another turtle. Yeah, this is like a Cerberus, but it has snake heads on the side of a dog head, and it's scaly and has spikes.
It's pretty cool. I like all the monsters in this game a lot.
These enemies are called heavy metal.
What are they, like suits of armor with axes?
Yeah.
Oh, love them.
They're all Alphons from Full Metal Alchemist. I wish I could move, but they're all targeting me, so I can't move.
Yeah, I think you sent me a link to Francis's Discord, and maybe you want to drop me that link again, because I'm not sure that I followed it. Because I had some trouble with my Discord, getting logged into it. So if you want to send me that link again, I will join it while we're talking.
Oh. Moth. Actually, I can heal myself, I guess. I have a boosting skill now from my boots.
Cool.
It ups attack. So I'm gonna cast it on me and Mia. I just realized there's a Mia in the game I play and a Mia in the game you're playing right now.
There's a Mia in the game I'm playing. Oh, in Resident Evil.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. His wife is named Mia. Well, she's dead, so probably not, though.
No, probably not.
But still.
I also feel like she should be the main character.
I wish Mia was the main character of this game. I guess there's probably story reasons why she's not, but...
Yeah, but I feel like you could very easily just swap them. There's nothing special about Ethan other than man.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, she was literally, like, escorting a bioweapon. I feel like she's 1,000 times more qualified to be the main character of the video game than Ethan.
I sent you an email, Colin, with 3 attachments.
3 whole goddamn attachments.
Have I heard of the new Taste of Beer Records? I have not heard of that. You saw that on Facebook?
Man, these dudes in groups suck. There's also the way the magic works in this. Like, you have some spells that are like the Thunder Dance spell I have. It's just called Thunder Dance, but then you have these other things which are, I assume, a made-up language. Because, like, you have this earth attack called Gandon. Your your attack boosting thing is App Corv, and it makes me think of Slayers, because I think there's some stuff like that in Slayers. Like, there's spells where she just says, you know, like typical anime shit, like Flare Arrow or whatever, but then I feel like there's some where it's like, maybe not a completely made up language, but sort of like almost Latin sort of shit.
I like this long hallway.
Oh yeah,
of
this
ribs.
snake.
Yeah. I like that too, because it's like you're in like this obviously like living, pulsating dungeon full of bones and shit, but none of it like makes any logical sense as an animal. Like, it's all randomized basically.
Yeah, it's like some sort of weird thing that's grown down in the earth.
I fucking love that shit. Yeah, I'm looking at that on Instagram right now. So it looks like they've announced an album from Meadow Grove. So I guess that's going to be their first release. Yeah, this looks cool. I'm going to go follow them on Bandcamp.
I'm just gonna fucking data drain this motherfucker. Okay, maybe I'm not. I don't have any SP. Also, the time you spend telling them to do an attack, like you aren't... Well, I guess it's paused, so it doesn't matter. Never mind. I hope this doesn't kill me.
Oh, you and your girlfriend watch Analog Dungeon together? That's fucking sweet. She likes the album Forward Movements for Strings, the Iron Castle album. Is she okay? Because that album is fucking horrific. Like, it's so bleak and sad. How far in the progression of this game are you? Not very.
Not very. I mean, since there are 4 games that technically make one game.
Yeah, that's also true.
But yeah, I don't even know if I'm a 4th way through this first part, or through this first game. Okay, here's the statue. Huh?
She's an emo kid, so it's fine. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, the art for the Iron Castle albums are really sick. I don't know who does that art, but it's really cool.
I feel like the music that you listen to, what I like is the stuff that sounds like it's made to give you an anxiety attack.
The stuff that you like?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you listen to, like, awful industrial stuff. Like, you listen to The Body and fucking Nurse with Wound and shit. And... When I was talking to Fogweaver the other day about... Because they were recommending that I listen to Aphex Twin. Mm-hmm. But then they were also recommending Coil.
Oh, God, I love Coil.
I mean, I love Coil, too.
I'm so mad they took Horse Rotivator off Spotify
I know,
again.
It came off again. But, yeah, I love that.
Because it's Coil and Thurlwell. Or Thurlwell.
What is?
Horse Rotivator. Wasn't he involved with that?
J.G. Thurlwell and Horse
so.
Rotivator? I don't know. I'm going to go look that up. That may be
I thought
something.
you told me that.
I mean, I could have, because I look up useless bullshit all the time, and I probably just forgot if that's the case. She grew up in OG emo with Panic at the Disco, red jumpsuit apparatus. Yeah, like, I never gravitated.
We were just like slightly older than that, I think, before that took off. Like, that was starting, I think, when we were in maybe late middle school to early high school. So, like, we had kind of latched on to other shit by then.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I've talked to Colin about this before because I've talked to Jacob about it in those review shows because we end up running into a lot of hardcore and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, because like that emo stuff has a lot to do, from that era, has a lot to do with the hardcore scene. So like a lot of people like got into that and got into hardcore and stuff, and I didn't. And
Yeah, our parents are like in their 60s. All our parents are old as shit. Like, I never had another friend who had a parent near as old as my parents. So.
yeah, your mom is like super old. Like, didn't she have you when she was like in her...
She had me when she was 36 and she had my sister at 40.
Which
Which
is-
everybody told her, you will not have a child at 40. And she's like, guess what, bitches?
Yeah. Like, she's pretty up there. But yeah, like, I didn't get into...
Oh, that's not who needed the healing potion. Oops.
I didn't get into that stuff when we were kids, because, like, when I was in middle school and high school, I was into Nine Inch Nails.
Oh, yeah. Like, we had a bunch of burned 9-inch nails.
And I was into, like, in middle school, I had gotten into nu metal, so I was into... You were, too.
Oh, yeah. I liked nu metal. It's
We were
just not
into-
something I've stayed very attached to.
No. Like, we were into Slipknot and Korn and all that stuff.
Like, I remember liking KMFDM a lot.
Yeah. So, like, I gravitated toward a lot of industrial stuff, but then, like, I don't know, after high school, I got out of heavy music for a while and didn't know what I wanted to listen to. And then finally I got back into metal, like real metal, in my mid-20s.
Mm-hmm.
Colin says that his parents jammed fucking Descendants and Bad Religion in the car, which is fucking sick. Like, that's, like, real fucking punk.
My dad only played bad early 2000s country, which is, like, the worst form of country.
Yeah, that's what my mom always listened to in the car if she listened to anything.
And my
is
mom listens to, like...
the Beatles and shit.
Well, she didn't even, she grew up with the Beatles, and she likes the Beatles, she likes Elton John, she likes Fleetwood Mac, and I love Elton John and Fleetwood Mac, but what she would listen to in the car is, like, soft rock.
Yeah.
And, like, not even the kind that I did and do still sort of like. After high school, I got real into alt country and goth Americana.
Yeah, you got really into alternative country and goth country and stuff. Which you still kind of dig. You just don't
I just
really...
went real hard into it, and it's one of those genres
Yeah.
where you can get real gimmicky and annoying with it real fast, so it's
Yeah.
kind of annoying to sort of sift through it.
What is alt country? Alt country is like a very dark sort of throwback, like a modern sort of underground throwback to classic outlaw country. If you want to listen to like some really fucking good alt country, you need to go look up Slim Cessna's Auto Club.
And then if you like that, go on to Jay Munley.
Yeah, Slim Cessna's Auto Club. Yeah, like that era of Steve Earle music, like Copperhead Road era, would be a good example of like outlaw country. And then there are some bands, because that's more into like the rock area. This is more like, I guess, like folk-oriented stuff, though. I don't know. Like, it's hard to even explain what it is.
Yeah.
Because then there's also...
It's definitely one of those things where once you listen to it, you will definitely know whether you like it or not.
Yeah. Because then there's also...
I really like Those Poor Bastards.
Those Poor Bastards, yeah. So, like, Those Poor Bastards is death country. So it's like... It's almost gimmicky, but not quite.
Yeah, it's like one of the more gimmicky bands, and I can sort of tolerate Sons of Perdition. I used to not like them, but I like them more now.
Because, like, I feel like if you're gonna... I would say the most mainstream of that kind of stuff would be Hank the Third.
Yeah.
Which is probably the most in line with...
Oh, there's
Steve
a little
Earle.
turtle on this dude. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Also, what is Dead Boy technically? Like, isn't it Swamp Rock or some shit?
Dead Boy and the Elephant Men?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like, it's just garage rock is really all it is.
I feel like it always gets called that just because.
I mean, yeah, he calls it that.
What am I doing? I need Kite to heal us.
Yeah, I'll send you some music recommendations in the country vein. Because, like with the stuff that comes to my mind is sort of, like, spread across several flavors. So I'll find some stuff and send it to you.
Because, I guess the Builders and the Butchers would lean more on that Americana folk.
Yeah, like, Builders and the Butchers is definitely more Americana, because they're bringing in, like, horns and stuff.
Yeah.
And then, like... Because, like, I almost want to say Those Poor Bastards has more of a folk punk thing going on, because it's so nasty sounding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that's the part I love the most about them, is that, like, they do lean a little towards that gimmicky side, but then some of the sound is just unpleasant, so I like it.
Yeah.
By the way, this dude is Stone Tuttle.
Stone Tuttle.
I am out of poison spells.
Oh, I told you, man. I'm gonna do a ska album. Just like, okay. So Colin loves ska. Like he was raised in it. Because remember, I told you he was trying to get me to do one on Midnight Ambience.
Yeah,
that's
I remember that now.
Ska just makes me really want cheese sticks because of that meme.
Yeah.
Like when anybody mentions it, I'm like, man, I want cheese sticks. And then I remember we can't even eat cheese sticks.
Oh, he doesn't have any fucking SP.
Yeah, I guess Anthony brought up ska during his Mausoleum Wonder interview. So Colin's like, yeah, I'm gonna do fucking dungeon ska. I mean, do it. You can pull it off. Fucking make some people mad, but you can pull it off.
I mean, from what you tell me, if you release an album, you make people mad, so you might as well do whatever the hell you want with it.
Yeah, it's absolutely true. You're gonna piss somebody off no matter what you make. I feel like you could get together with like Poppet and make some fucking dungeon ska, because Poppet made like, I don't even know like what it really is, but they made like a dub reggae kind of album with dungeon synth stuff. Yeah, High Mage has a good sense of humor. They don't give a fuck. They put out that fucking deli meat album that came out, which I was personally not impressed by. But you know, whatever. I'm not losing sleep over somebody making an album about deli meat. What?
I was trying to think of some other music I liked, but then I realized it was game music.
What is it?
Akira Yokohama, the Silent Hill music.
Yeah, the Silent Hill music's fucking sick.
Because it's just industrial.
That's true.
And induces anxiety.
This is true. You should listen to Roman Master, because a lot of people, because that's what?
Just you say some names, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Because that's a Dungeon Synth project.
Bands that make you go to Wikipedia.
Yeah. Nah, I don't think they're sketchy. They're the ones who called Shane a cop. Because he turned their music down at the first dungeon, or at the second Dungeon Siege. But I've heard a lot of people say that their music gives them anxiety because it's very fucking industrial. Yeah, that's true. Moon Worshipper Records put out Roman Master, and those dudes are pretty fucking legit. So I wouldn't worry about anything they put out. Roman Master, yeah, it's fucking harsh and raw. Like it's Dungeon Synth made with a harsh noise, martial, industrial background. I have that tape too. I have the tape of the live performance from Dungeon Siege where you could actually hear him yell at Shane toward the end of it. It's pretty good.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna save and log out because I haven't gotten mail or anything. So I'm gonna see if the board updated, because I feel like I should have more direction at this point.
Lord Bill of Moon Worshipper Records.
Yep, new board. Is this an event character? They're talking about that girl in white. Baron saw her too. Girl in white dress was chased by a thing with a red wand. Okay, so there's a new place for me to go, and they say they can't enter it. Test version. I heard they cut it short because the main programmer went MIA. Haven't seen you in a while. Slightly worried. Alf, are you okay?
Alf.
Grunty found. And like I said, it's in the other server that I can't access yet.
I want to see a Grunty. So did any of that lead to more story content?
Yeah, there's a new place to see that girl who gave you the bracelet.
Oh, okay.
But I also have mail. And this is mail from the girl with the bracelet.
Gotcha.
Oh,
do you think that says something?
It does. Because one part says, I think, bearer of the bracelet, help me.
Before
there are any more casualties.
Okay.
The girl in the white, okay, so Black Rose also saw that post. Oh, I can go to the other server.
We can see Grunties?
Possibly.
Hell yes.
Oh, I need to take Black Rose out. She's probably way behind these other people. Her and Mistral. Because this is the Delta server. Oh, cutscene.
Colin said the fuck's a Grunty. Hopefully we're about to see what the fuck a Grunty is, because I've never seen one either.
It's the mounts for this game.
Yeah.
They're kind of temporary. Like, I don't think you own one.
Like, you keep picking up...
There, that's a Grunty.
Oh, there's a Grunty!
There are different kinds. I think they change depending on what you feed them.
Hey! A gentleman never makes a lady wait. You are going to Theta.
Okay, it is Theta. I thought I remembered that it was Theta, but then I'm like, why would I remember that?
I'll be waiting at the Chaos Gate.
Quiet, eternal white devil.
I'll be there
Yeah.
ASAP.
Republicans be like...
Okay, let's get the lay of the land here. Let's also see if these weapons are any good. I feel like the ones they sell are not ever really very good. Because you're supposed to pick up good ones in dungeons. See, I have these fuse blades. Oh, I love the residents as well.
Jay McBass is here. Forgot how cute the grunties are. This motherfucker knows what a grunty is.
Oh, hell yeah. Somebody else who's played this game.
Like, my name is Loddle, the stray grunty.
They talk?
Yeah, they talk.
Enjoy wandering around here.
Oh my
So,
god.
like, leave me alone, okay?
Oh my god, I can't believe they talk.
I feel like there's one that only speaks French.
That's amazing. They're even better than I imagined.
Oh, here's a baby.
A baby?
Alright, so what do we give it to max out its body odor? Onions, right? What do you want to feed this guy? I feel like the golden eggs turn them into the French grunty.
Yeah, turn it into a French grunty. Well, they didn't play much of this, but they did watch Dot Hack Sign on Adult Swim.
Oh yeah, me too. That's why I ended up buying this and playing it.
I've never seen the anime. I just remember you playing this when we were younger.
Because was it even Adult Swim at that point? Or was it...
Toonami?
Toonami still.
I feel like it had to be adults. I don't know.
I just feel like it was Toonami the first time it played anime, and then it switched to Adult Swim when it got all those other, like, American-made cartoons.
Yeah, but I don't feel like the anime that came on Toonami was, like, more adult-oriented. I feel like this one must have been.
I don't feel like Dot Hack was.
Okay, I don't
Because
know.
it's one of those things where there wasn't really any explicit violence and there wasn't any explicit sexuality. It was just kind of weird and complicated.
Yeah. Colin was born after Adult Swim was a thing.
Jesus.
Colin don't remember
Baby.
the good old days.
The good old days of parents being mad that you would watch something, but not prevent you from watching it.
My parents never gave a fuck what I watched. Really. I can't remember a time when they did anyway.
I can make its intelligence and purity go down.
A stupid fucking grunty.
Brutality. So if body odor goes up, does that mean it smells better or it has more of a smell?
Oh, I thought you were joking. I didn't realize that body odor was actually a stat there. What does that do?
It gives it body odor.
I know, but like, what does it attract
I
monsters?
assume it's just the sort of thing where it determines what kind of grunty you'll get at the end, but I don't really want to look up any sort of guide at the moment. I
Yeah.
don't know that they have different things that they do, like other than appearance.
Colin
I
says,
it's stupid as fuck.
Adult Swim, his 9-year-old brain was that thing that means the Clone Wars is over for the evening. You want to talk about some fucking Star Wars, or Roadkill will talk about some fucking Star
I didn't
Wars.
watch Clone Wars then. Like, I didn't really have that much interest in Star Wars because I didn't grow up a boy, so my dad also has no interest in anything without Steven Seagal or Chuck Norris in it. So I didn't really get to experience that.
But
So
you
I
do
did-
love Star Wars.
Yeah, I didn't watch Star Wars till I was like 20-something. Like, with any, interest. I remember the prequels coming out when I was,
A wee lad.
yeah, because I remember watching Phantom Menace to fall asleep.
Yeah. I saw Phantom Menace in theaters when I was a boy.
Again, like I said, I didn't have parents with an interest in that shit. It wants specific things now, so I'm going to try to find those.
Yeah, Clone Wars is, like, legit amazing.
Oh, yes. Clone Wars is my favorite Star Wars media,
Yeah.
period.
Like, it's like the best official Star Wars medium.
I love them clones.
You do love them clones.
I love General Grievous and I love the clones.
This is true.
I also like Darth Maul.
Yeah, it's pretty serious for like a kid show because it's definitely one of those like late kid shows that did both. Like it was very mature but also very appealing to kids.
Because like Avatar was airing at the same time, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
And I didn't watch Avatar back then, but we went and watched Avatar recently, like both Last Airbender and Legend of Korra.
Yeah. So like I don't know, around the SpongeBob era, a lot of that shit started getting really fucking dumb. But there are still a few shows that stood out like that. And like I want to say that like Adventure Time is the same way, but it's kind of not. Like it's got some of that, but it's like way in the back, and then everything up front's kind of goofy. But it's still really appealing to me. But you know, Clone Wars and Avatar are definitely on the fucking level, in my opinion.
Wait, shit. What does everybody have? I need to, because I haven't seen you guys in a bit.
Codename Kids Next Door, says Colin. I didn't watch that.
I've watched it. It wasn't like my favorite ever, but...
I didn't watch it a whole lot, but I do remember seeing it. But like, what got me is I watched it several times as an adult. After I read Grant Morrison's comic, The Invisibles.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying this to me.
And like, I don't know, like... There were so many analog characters between the two. I'm like, did somebody, like, loosely adapt The Invisibles as a kid's show? Because that's really what this feels like. Especially because the main character, like, is like a little kid Grant Morrison. So I don't know. That was just like a weird thing that I always think about when I see anything related to Kids Next Door. But that is a cool show. And Regular Show, yes, is also good. Like, Regular Show doesn't have the substance that Adventure Time has, but it's really fucking entertaining.
We gotta finish Adventure Time.
There's like another series coming out.
Uh-huh.
It's like an HBO series.
Oh, okay, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it's like an HBO miniseries follow-up to the end of Adventure Time, apparently.
Damn.
I like saw an ad for it the other day.
Where did Black Rose go? She immediately fucking took off, and I can't give her any of this new equipment I have for her. Let's see how strong this... Oh, she's right here. I'm an idiot.
I love the Adventure Time episodes where they play the tabletop war game. Do you remember that?
I can't off the top of my head. She will not let me give her anything.
That sounds familiar. I'm trying to remember what that episode was.
I know there's so many fucking episodes. I didn't actually have to gate hack to get here. It just let me go. We also got to finish Steven Universe.
Yeah? What's up?
Oh, yeah. They play that game Card Wars. Because it's like it's almost like Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cartoon where they're like playing a card game, but the monsters are battling on the battlefield.
Yeah.
That was a cool episode. I remember that. Because I think there's actually like a mobile game they made.
Probably.
That's that.
What were you guys' levels? Oh. I think it must have leveled them up. Because I do not remember them being level 13, but they are both level 13 now.
Trying to convince Primordial Serpent to watch all the Saw movies. Like, he likes to take to Facebook and talk about horror movies. Like, he's like on this constant like horror movie journey.
Here's a little suit of armor for you.
Oh, that's cute. But he was like, should I watch the Saw movies? Are they any good? And I'm like, fucking do it, coward.
They're really not that good.
They're amazing.
Look.
Fogweaver just watched all of them.
Like, the first through the 6 are all essentially the same movie, with the first being the most intelligent, I suppose. Not to say that it's,
First through the 7th.
No, the 7th is the one that's off the rails hilarious to me.
Oh.
Because
okay.
Jigsaw...
The 3D one?
Yeah,
okay.
like, it's got that other dude doing all the shit. It's
yeah.
just wild.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, it's really funny. Also, what's his name? Chester Bennington's there.
Oh yeah, I forgot Chester Bennington's in that movie. In the 7th movie. Watching Saw was a fucking trip. Did we watch those in one day?
I think we had to watch the last one on the next day
Okay.
because we didn't know it existed.
Yeah,
We thought
yeah.
the 7th was the last one, but then you're like, oh, wait, no. Jigsaw is
Number
the-
8.
Number 8.
And now Spiral's out.
Yeah, we gotta see that.
I'm stoked to watch that. It's gonna be stupid, but hopefully entertaining.
As long as it's entertaining, yeah, because, like 7 was super entertaining, but it was so goddamn stupid. Man, I should really try Natsume out. I don't feel like I ever used her before, but
Who?
the girl that I just gave that weapon to, and she said she'll join my party.
Oh,
But I
didn't
was
realize.
afraid that 2 twin blades would be a little too squishy. But, like, everything targets me anyways. So it's not like I have, you know, the Blade Master or the Heavy Blade taking any of the damage off of me. And, like, they seem to have a way slower attack rate. And I don't know if that's just, you know, the class, or if it's just that it's AI, so it's not, you know, it doesn't have me over there hammering the X button. What the fuck is a Snow Panther?
Colin, are you saying you should have thrown on the Saw movies while you were babysitting your friend's kids? Is that what you're trying to say?
App Vorv.
Oh, okay, trip sitting, like they were on an acid trip. I gotcha.
Oh.
That's fucking hilarious. Are you straight edge, Colin?
Oh, you motherfuckers.
Yeah, we basically are too. we're boring as fuck. We don't
eat meat, we don't drink, we don't do drugs.
We don't smoke
We don't leave the
anything.
house
We don't
if we
leave the
have
house.
to. Unless we have to, I mean. Son of a bitch. These things keep putting us to sleep.
So he says that his friend's response to the Studio Ghibli films on acid was funny. So, okay, what Studio Ghibli films did you show them? Because there's a bunch you could show them that might be really fun on acid. Or you could show them Grave of the Fireflies on acid.
Mm-hmm. You ain't even gotta be fucked up for
See-
Grave of the Fireflies to hurt you.
See, Spirited Away on acid sounds like it could go either way.
Do any of these hurt multiple targets? No. Fuck you.
I saw Spirited Away in theaters.
I feel like I may have as
Yeah.
well.
It's another one that I feel like that's the only anime. Well, I'll take that back. I've seen the like Pokemon movies way back in the day
Oh,
in,
yeah.
in theaters, like the first 2 at least. But I think other than those 2, Spirited Away is the only anime that I've ever seen in a theater.
Son of a bitch. Hey, do you guys want to help me fight this thing?
Tried to convince my friend that he had a tail.
I mean, you kind of do. It's just on the inside.
True. I feel like this is a movie that you would not have just sought out to watch, but I feel like we probably watched it at some point on Comedy Central because it used to come on all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But you've seen Shallow Hal with Jack Black, right?
I've seen bits and pieces. I don't know that I've ever watched the whole thing.
Like, I'm just asking, because it's not a good movie. It's pretty offensive in retrospect, but like...
Yeah, like all of those movies?
Yeah, but did you see the part with Jason Alexander showing off his tail?
No, I don't think I remember that one.
Because, like, you know, everybody in the movie has some, like, physical defect.
Oh, no. Okay, sorry. I, for some reason, was thinking of that other movie that used to come on Comedy Central all the time.
I don't know. What's it about?
Saving Silverman?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen any part of Shallow Hal.
Like, because, like, Shallow Hal is the one where Jack Black, like, gets hypnotized by a self-help guru, and, like, he sees people with, like, physical defects or whatever as quote-unquote normal people, and he falls in love with Gwyneth Paltrow, and she's really fat, and it's, like, got Gwyneth Paltrow in a fat suit. It's fucking offensive. It's a terrible film.
Yeah, I personally am offended by Gwyneth Paltrow.
Fair enough. But...
She'll burn you to death with her vagina-scented candles.
This is true. But there's, like, a scene, and I feel like it's one of those things where you should see it more, like, as nightmare gifts or something.
Uh-huh.
Because, like, Jason Alexander from fucking Seinfeld straight up pulls this pants down, and he has a little fucking nubby tail.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, you forgot about the vagina candles, didn't you, Colin? Don't forget about the vagina candles.
There are articles now about them exploding in people's houses.
They explode?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Probably because they're made poorly.
What makes a candle explode?
I mean, I assume there's lots of things you could just do to make a candle explode. It's already flammable.
Oh my god. I feel like it would have to have, like, voids in it. Like, voids in the wax that get hot before the wax melts and they pop.
Yeah.
Colin said, do they explode once a month? Pretty good, pretty good. Be like one of those bloody hand Halloween candles.
Uh-huh.
I would buy a wax candle shaped like a uterus that bleeds when you burn it. I mean...
What the fuck am I trying to do? Oh, I picked up some blades. That's what it is.
What is her website called? Goop?
Yeah, because it's her initials.
She has 2 middle names?
I guess so. Why the fuck not?
These rich people out here with their 2 middle names and shit.
Man, the bumping damage between weapon to weapon is really shitty, because it's only like 1 point.
Colin, you do not have 2 middle names. That's a lie. You're just trying to sound cool like Gwyneth Paltrow. Gwyneth Paltrow's middle name is Kate.
Oh, I always heard that it was like Goop is, you know, Gwyneth whatever Paltrow.
What's your 2 middle names, Colin? Colin Story Michael Bacon. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Colin's Story sounds like a really chill RPG.
Colin Story. Gonna play some Colin Story later. Oh, because you raised Catholic, so you have a what's it called? It's called
I don't fucking know.
I know what he's talking about. You take that other name. I'm sure he'll tell me in a second. God, I know the word. Yeah, your confirmation name.
Like the code on the back of a debit card.
Yeah, because that's George. I was specifically reading about that the other day because I read that George R.R. Martin book. And well, because I read his first novel, but I read it in Analog Science Fiction magazine. So I have like the original issues that it was serialized in, and in that, his author bio calls him George Railroad Martin because he's really into model trains. Back in the day.
Yeah, it checks out.
Yeah. But the RR is actually his two middle names. It's like Richard Robert Martin or something, because he has a confirmation name.
Man, people with cool middle names are so lucky.
What's yours?
Anne, which basically
yeah.
just sounds like you're saying "and" when you say my full name.
That's true, yeah.
Like, I know I'm named after, like, an aunt and another aunt. Like, I think I also have a second cousin with the same middle name as me.
So you got to pick the name Michael? Like, you chose it yourself? Like, how old are you when that happens?
Yeah, I feel like under a certain age that would be a really bad idea. Man, I really wish you could turn that effect off.
They let you choose. It has to be a saint's name. 13 is the average age, but it depends on which parish you're part of.
Oh, so they have a predetermined list you have to pick from.
So you couldn't be like Colin Goku, Colin Story Goku Bacon. I mean, you could be Colin Story Goku Bacon. It's a free country and you're an adult, so...
Goku Bacon.
Goku Bacon. I just want to point out that when you're running through these corrupted dungeons like this, and you can't really see that there's like text in that decay stuff, with the yellow shapes against the red, it looks like this place is
SpaghettiOs?
Full of SpaghettiOs.
Yeah, that's how you make a game.
You fill it with SpaghettiOs?
Yeah, like that joke video where that dude does that to his car.
I wish I could eat SpaghettiOs, but they have milk in them because they're fortified with fucking calcium, which is bullshit.
They only need the iron.
Yeah, I want to eat SpaghettiOs because they fucking taste like blood because they're loaded full of iron. When you're just eating a big fucking warm bowl of salty blood full of big white blood cells. Oh man, Colin says that he'd throw a third name in there. Colin Story Goku Velociraptor Bacon.
Velociraptor or Utah Raptor?
What's a Utah Raptor?
A Utah Raptor is what Jurassic Park tries to pass off as a Velociraptor.
This motherfucker over here about to get mad about some dinosaurs.
I don't care.
We done brought up dinosaurs, so she's gonna get mad as fuck.
I'm just saying, if you want to be named after the big fucker, it's Utah Raptor. And there are ones that are even bigger than Utah Raptors, I think, too, but I can't remember what they're called.
GoFundMe to change Colin's name to Goku Velociraptor Bacon. Every time I see Colin on Facebook or he talks to me, it makes me think of The Face in the Frost. Roger Bacon.
Yeah.
Roger Bacon is the other wizard in that novel. If you started GoFundMe to change your name, I would fucking donate to it.
Mistral, please.
Yeah, get on Midnight Ambience and we'll fucking start a GoFundMe campaign to get your name changed.
Can I change my middle name to Spinosaurus?
Hey, I don't care. You can change your name to whatever the fuck you want. Oh man, I don't think Colin knows my real name, but I just sent him some manuscripts that have my real name in them. Because I put my real name up in the header.
Yeah. Doxed yourself.
I doxed myself. It's got my address and everything.
We ain't got shit worth stealing. Oh, good! I came back. I almost missed this Bearcat egg.
Nicholas Eidolon is a writer's pseudonym. It is a pen name. It is also a name that I use on Facebook so that family and high school acquaintances can't find me. Because I ain't want to talk to nobody in real life. He's not motivated enough to come down here and rob us. Well, it's probably good because we ain't got shit. Well, I say that, but you could probably come take my Dungeon Synth collection.
Yeah, I feel like that's the only thing with resale value.
Honestly, yeah, like my music collection is the only thing in the South with resale value. I don't know, some of our VHSs might be worth
Yeah, but
something.
that's the funny thing. Like, we both have laptops, we've got consoles, we got a TV, but like you take any of that shit anywhere and they'll be like, nah, I'll give you like $20 for all of it.
Yeah. Can make a killing on Discogs with this stuff.
Son of a bitch.
The Dungeon Synth equivalent of the burning of the Library of Alexandria.
Oh, I got new weapons. Do you see them?
Yeah. You got like a big fucking...
I don't know what that's called.
What's called?
This specific style. I know a few weapon names. Because I have an interest in, like, the sort of weapons associated with rogue classes in fantasy games.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think, the one that has, like, the bars that you hold in your hand and then it has a straight blade that sticks out is called a katana. No. What is that called?
I don't know.
I used to know this shit. Huh.
Colin said he thinks it'd be cool when he dies to have his tapes buried in a cairn for someone to grave rob. Like fucking surrounded by your tapes like a Egyptian pharaoh.
How long would those even last in the dirt?
Well, I mean, if you covered them in dirt, yeah, they get moist and nasty, but if they were in like some kind of like sepulcher...
Well, I mean, still, that's a moist environment.
I don't know. It'll just make them sound better.
More vintage.
Yeah, hermetically seal them. Like, CGC graded comic books.
Crab time.
The DGC, or DSGC, the Dungeon Synth grading certification.
We don't listen to music.
Yeah. I love that crab. Crabs in RPGs are so fucking cool.
They're even better when you can command them.
Like in Pokemon?
No, like in, what was that game we played? I can't even remember the name now. The one on the Switch that we could play together.
Oh, Ninth Dawn?
Yes, Ninth Dawn. I had a
Yeah.
crab named Clancy.
Yeah, that game was fucking hype as shit.
Nobody's here. The thing with the red wand or the girl.
Was that a hoax? That can't be, right? Something isn't right, but no sense in standing here. Should we go back for now?
Oh, I don't get a say in whether we go back or not.
Colin says they need to start hiding demo tapes at Ren fairs. Shane did that at Dungeon Siege West, I think. Like, he hid a one-of-a-kind tape somewhere in the venue. I'm not sure who got it. Shane also did a thing one time where he wrote an album but only released it as sheet music, I think. I don't know, he does cool stuff.
So we went through that dungeon that was listed on the board and nobody was there.
Yeah.
I need to go to... Shit.
Is Shane Sprite of the Woods? I don't think so. If he is, I'm not aware of that. So that's super secret if he is.
I didn't even get any treasure from that dungeon because it was fucked up.
But that being said, I don't know who that artist is. Like, I don't know who's behind that, so...
I may need to give those to Natsume.
I like this this server you're on, like this different area.
Yeah, it's cool looking.
It's very,
I may need to give those to Natsume.
like, it reminds me of Ico a little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely, now that you say that.
I wonder how long it takes to play through Ico. Because, like, I've played it for a long time, but I never beat it. I wonder if it's something you could do in a day or two, like, or maybe over a weekend. Probably.
Wizard blood.
Ooh, fucking wizard blood. Hermit blood.
The cursor moves, or the mouse moves way faster than I always anticipate it will. I feel like most games it's really, really slow, but in this one it's just...
Yeah, like it just
like if you hold it
flies
down,
through.
it goes.
This game really needs an HD remake. Like, they should port it to the PC or something.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the series is just dead, though. Like, I don't think there's ever been a version that's not a PS2 game. Like, I know that the second series of games got remastered for the PS4, but there's never been, like, a new game on any console newer than a PS2, to my knowledge.
Did I tell you that they did make a real MMO?
You did tell me that, but it was not a North American thing, right?
Yeah, it was only in Japan, and I don't know that it even ran for... If it ran for a full year, it was just a year.
Yeah.
And, like, it even got extended due to popular demand. Like, it was supposed to be a couple of months, I think, and then they extended it. Okay, So, like I said, we got through that dungeon, and the, girl in white wasn't there. And then we came back and nobody was waiting for us, so I'm gonna log out again and see if I get an email or anything. Even though it normally tells you if you got an email.
Colin says they need to find a new D&D group because theirs cannot keep a schedule. We played D&D through all of 2018 and 2019.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
the world fell apart.
Yeah, and then in 2020 we obviously stopped, and then we haven't started again. I don't know if or when we will. So we were I was DMing a campaign for Roadkill and two of our closest real life friends.
Okay, no email, no board update.
What version of D&D do you play, Colin?
Oh, she's only level 9. How terrible. I'm gonna go back to the other server, I think.
Play whatever can get me a game these days. Somebody was talking to Roadkill and I about
Mia, you've been acting weird lately.
playing a game they designed recently.
What I do is none of your business, Elk.
Mia, do you like him?
Like him? What do you mean by that?
Mia, I like you.
What? What's this? I feel strange.
That was weird. Colin says they're most familiar with 5th edition. So are we. Like,
Hey, can we talk for a minute? I have a favorite area, but it's been looking odd lately. It might have been caused by a data bug.
Elk's gonna take you out and murder
Only
you.
one who can help.
That's fine.
The area is Delta.
I think I can
Let's
take
start
him.
in Hypa.
My hands are
With
blades.
me? Sure.
Gonna take you out and kill you so you can't steal
Thank you.
His militarized cat girlfriend.
his militarized cat girlfriend. God, I want to be a militarized cat girlfriend. Fuck. Yeah, like, I played 3rd edition, like, when I was a kid, but, like, not seriously. Like, I just had the books, and, like, my friends and I a couple times played a little bit. And then we got 4th edition when it came out and tried to play, and 4th edition kind of sucked, and we never really got into it. And then when 5th edition came out, we finally got, like, a game together. Check out Hearst Arts for cool D&D stuff. Hearst Arts. Googling
I
right
actually
now.
have, I think, most of my D&D art on Pillow Fort now.
Yeah.
'Cause
Just Pillow Fort's closed to the public.
Yeah, but you can still view people's pages.
Oh, I didn't
you
know
don't
that.
have to have an account to view pages. Just if you want to interact with posts.
Oh, this is like molds for terrain.
Oh, cool.
He says he's building with this stuff right now.
I follow a lot of papercraft setup people on
Uh-huh.
Twitter, so they like make pop-up environments. And
That's
I think
cool.
that's really fucking cool too. But obviously, you know, like the other stuff is way sturdier.
Yeah, that stuff looks really cool.
Like, I remember I don't know, I assume you watched it with me. I don't know why I would have watched it alone, but maybe I was watching some just as background noise. Did you ever watch the one where that dude built, like, a modular building? So, like, he could swap in floors to do different
yeah,
shit?
I think
Okay.
so, yeah. I like drawing Dyson dungeons. What is a Dyson dungeon?
Oh, that's, I know what that is. I don't know what the exact... What the fuck are our neighbors doing?
It sounds like they're revving a motorcycle. I don't know.
Okay, so can I go to this place with another dude, or will he tell me no?
Colin's asking if the channel you watch that on is RP Archives.
I can't remember. I can't remember. It's been so long since I actually watched those. There's another dude I watch who makes dice. Like, he has, molds and, like, you know, resin and shit, and he makes dice. I could find him again, so maybe through him I can find this other one we watched. Because I know you watched one, but it wasn't him. It was some other dude. It may have been the same dude, actually.
I don't know. The guy Colin's talking about is an Australian dude.
No, it's an
yeah.
American dude.
I've never watched an Australian guy, but we will have to look up.
Because I feel
RP
like
Archives.
this dude had a little icon that's like a goblin holding a dice, but it's like a cutesy little goblin.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But I can't remember his name. But like, he made a bunch of cool dice, and then I think there were also some of his environment builds for his D&D games. I wonder if I can handle this dungeon that Elk wants me to go to, because it's level 14. We'll see real quick. Shit, I should have saved. Mushrooms.
Oh, cool.
I don't see anything wrong with this place. I'm sorry. Actually, there's something I want to ask you. Huh? I'll give you every item I have in return for, can you give me your bracelet? Please, I beg you. If I get it, Mia will hang around with me again. Just like we used to. What the? What's happening? Let's go to the dungeon. We might find something.
Can't believe Elk is a simp.
Hey, what's that?
A simp?
No, there's something in the sky.
Yeah, I know. I saw that too.
But yeah, oh, mushroom.
There it is.
Yeah, it's an enemy, I think.
Oh, okay.
It's literally just mushroom. Okay, I'm gonna gate out and save because I don't want to have to give Pyros all the shit again. It'll also save me from seeing that cutscene again.
Colin says Pyrrhus or Pyrrhus means red in Hungarian.
Oh.
Interesting. Hey, these maps are cool, and I've seen a lot of these before.
Yeah, that's... Like, I know what people mean when they say it, but I don't know, like a specific definition or anything,
Yes? What is it?
I think this dungeon is a mushroom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look at that. You can see it over there, whatever
Yeah.
the hell that thing is.
Mushroom.
You know, I'm a slut for mushrooms.
Oh, is that not the dungeon? My bad.
I know, like, the map is very strange. Like,
Yeah, like the distance between stuff. Look at this. I don't have time to fight those things because it's probably really going to suck going through here without.
oh, Colin doesn't like mushrooms. I love mushrooms. Aesthetically and culinarily.
This place didn't used to be like this. The lie I told is now true. Lie? I lied to get you to come here, and now it's come true.
We worked with a guy at a pizza place one time, and he hated mushrooms too. He said they tasted like bad breath. Remember? Tommy said that.
I don't remember that. Tommy said a lot of shit. I can't keep up with all of it.
Yeah, I have texture problems too. Not with mushrooms, but I can definitely tell how you could have a texture problem with
Son
mushrooms.
of a bitch. Ugh, that's bullshit. Can I heal you? You stupid motherfucker, you heal. Got full fucking SP asking me to heal. I lied to you because I'm an asshole, but I want you to heal me now. Yeah, I think I'm probably just gonna go. Because it's really gonna fucking suck to fight the boss down here with just me and this weak-ass motherfucker. Like, he doesn't even attack, he just stands back there doing nothing.
Well, he's a white mage, isn't he?
No, he's not. He has a healing spell, but he also has some attacks.
Okay.
It's just, I can't tell people on my party to use skills other than when I tell them to heal me.
Right. Oh my god, Steam has been flashing in my icon tray forever. I don't know what the fuck it wants.
It certainly doesn't need to be open. Fucking up the internet.
You're right. It's closing now.
Great. Grand. Wonderful. Why am I missing so much?
Colin senses tension. Yeah, so like I said way earlier, Roadkill like is very, very into playing RPGs, and she gets super fucking angry at them. Like, I doubt she'll ever get like as angry as she really could on a stream, but she fucking rages. Like, you played...
Yeah, about the only time my mother ever threatened to take away my console was when I fought Sephiroth in the first Kingdom Hearts. So...
Yeah.
And that was because I was so fucking angry at that stupid bastard.
Like, you get real mad. Like, you played Final Fantasy 13 all weekend, and, like, you were getting fucking livid over here on the couch. Just fucking fuming at this game, yelling at it and shit. It's like watching... dads play, or it's like when your dad watches football, you know. It's like he gets all angry.
Yeah, but your dad ain't in control of the football.
Well, he thinks he is.
I'm telling these fake little people exactly what to do, and they won't listen to me.
Like, I remember when I was a kid, my dad would because like football is huge here, obviously, and like my dad would fucking watch football, and like I was not into it whatsoever, but I'd like watch it with him. And he'd fucking jump off the couch and yell and shit and scare the fuck out of me because I was like 5. But that's what it's like when you play video games sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't have to come in here and fight this big tree on my fucking own.
I try really hard to not get mad at video games anymore.
I try not to get as mad as I did, but like, for real... Some games are not made well.
Because, like, when I was playing Dark Souls for a while, like, I would get pretty fucking angry.
I can't play those games.
Yeah.
Oh, I probably shouldn't be using those, because I'm probably going to need them for the boss.
He says he can always tell when his girlfriend's doing a Nuzlocke because he can hear, motherfucker!
Oh, no, I can't play Nuzlocks. I love Pokemon too much.
Yeah, you would get too attached to them. But yeah, Roadkill's definitely like that, though. Like, I'll be in another room and I'll hear, motherfucker, you piece of shit! She's like fucking yelling at little fucking anime sprites. Like, damn, homie, it ain't that important. But I understand, like, you know.
Alright, the boss is in there.
are you doing here?
Oh, thank God Mia's here.
Help! Mia is calling me. Mia is calling me.
Like, I understand that dialogue, but it also just sounds like the actor tried the line twice.
And they just kept both. Have you ever seen that clip from Oblivion where that lady says, "Wait, let me do that again," but it's kept in the game?
Yes, I have seen that.
Very cool that that thing attacked Elk right after he healed us.
Yeah, Roadkill is, like, that's like her fucking game, Pokemon. Like, she loves some
Oh yeah, I've
Pokemon.
been playing Pokemon games since I was 8 fucking years old, probably.
You've played, like, all of them, and you love them. Love them so much that you hate them. We just played through all of the new Pokemon Snap.
Yeah.
You liked it, though, right?
Yeah, it was fun. There's still, like, plenty for me to do in it as well. Like, I finished the, like, story missions, but there's still a good bit of shit to do. I just haven't really had time.
What remakes are coming out, Diamond and Pearl?
Yes, I get my boy Bastiodon.
Are you gonna stream those or not?
Oh, I don't know, because, like, I can play Pokemon for, like, 10-hour sittings.
Yeah. I mean, you could at least do, like, the first... I don't know, like, you could get it and start it on a weekend early and just play forever, then decide if you want to keep streaming it or let it be a one-off.
I guess, yeah.
Because it would be fun to at least capture the beginning.
Look, Mia's doing her skills and she's not on my team. Like, she's behaving better on her own than she does on my team. Also, she's not hitting. Oh, I have some scrolls. I should probably use those. Is that the worm making that noise?
I think so.
Always like this.
Are you trying to break it?
Yeah, I
to
gotta
do,
get it down to protect break and then I can data drain it.
Yeah.
But it just takes so long.
I know, it's really frustrating to watch because it's like...
Yeah, the fighting mechanics in this is, you know, like an MMO, but it's not very entertaining.
Like, I just don't... Because, like, you have no signifier for when it's gonna data break, right?
Uh-huh.
So it's just like, you're just whacking the shit.
Because, like, the numbers change on its health, but I don't know that they necessarily mean much.
I don't think so.
Okay, thank you, Elk.
Yeah, this noise it's making is really funny. Oh!
There's a man in there.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what the lump in its stomach is. Got some soft vor for you.
Disgusting.
Yeah, hard vor's better.
Oh!
I wish it made the original Minecraft hurt noises.
Ooh! 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 Man, when are we gonna play some Minecraft on stream? Like, real,
I don't feel like we should at this point.
like real gamers.
Jeezy crazy. Getting fucking nowhere slowly.
Oh, you don't see those emails I sent you, Colin? Hang on.
Email the wrong Colin.
Oh shit! Emailed the wrong Colin. Address was not found. Yeah, you're right. You didn't get those because they got returned to me. Hang on, I probably typed your email address wrong because I'm stupid and I got big fat fingers.
Good God. Do you have any wood skills?
Wood skills.
No, you only have earth. Which
You guys,
is fucking tolerant to.
you guys might like the Terra Firma Craft mod for Minecraft. What is that?
Yeah, I feel like I've heard about that, but I
Like-
can't remember what it is.
Like, we unironically like Minecraft. Like, that's not a joke. Like, we really love Minecraft.
It's just Minecraft, you know, streamers and YouTubers are notoriously,
Terrible.
terrible.
But, like,
Son of the bitch. Do I have anything that'll raise my wood element?
like, I've been playing Minecraft since, it was like a browser game with like 5 blocks. Like, when I first bought Minecraft, I paid like $8.99 for it because it was like so early in its development cycle.
Jesus Christ. Oh, there we go. I need to remember to turn this off because it takes a long fucking time.
Yeah, I feel like we've seen it enough at this point. You could probably turn that cutscene off.
I got P for that.
You got pee?
P.
Snake pee?
Do I even have Gandon anymore? Yeah, it's given to me by something else. Like, for real, Elk just stands over there doing nothing. Until he gets 20 SP and then he heals us.
Okay, I resent that email. I think it may have worked this time.
There we go. It's fucking dead.
Elk, I thought you would be here. I was looking for you.
You were looking for me? Me?
I'm not sure, but I miss you when you're not around.
Thank you, Mia. But our favorite area is now ruined.
In theory, there's an infinite number of areas. We'll find another one somewhere else.
Yeah, you're right.
You're just gonna leave me here. I used a lot of health drinks. Alright, new board messages. A new goblin.
A nude goblin? Is that what you said?
Yeah. I'm looking for a katana. The people who made this game, like in the lore of the game itself, also released what sounds like a VR thing, because it's the Neuro Goggle, and people are posting on the board about how it's been released, and it's giving people seizures and headaches and making them faint and vomit.
I feel like that's just a thing that would happen.
Mm-hmm. I know if I ever put on VR goggles, it would make me vomit.
I want to try VR so bad.
Oh, that was explaining where to get food. Does it say where to get piney apples? Do you see piney apples?
No. Cordyceps.
No, damn it. So do I have new shit for this now? I think somebody said it updated. I got new mail. What does youth mean to you? What does that mean? Sure, say that. Whatever the fuck that meant. Cat toilet.
Cat toilet?
Cat toilet.
I've always wanted a litter box like this. It flushes with water, so there's no need to clean it. The sensor picks up the cat's motion and keeps it clean at all times. It is bolted on easily between the human toilet and the sewer, so there's no hassle involved. Oh my god, hell yeah. Look at that fucking cat.
Yeah, that cat looks so angry.
Oh god, what a good photo.
Jesus, this was talking about fiber optic internet. We still ain't got that shit. Us personally, I mean. Unless you want to stop, I think I'll play a little bit longer.
You can go ahead, that's fine.
I mean, there's not anything you need to do, is there?
No, just suffer.
Okay.
That's all I got planned for tonight, is some existential suffering. So do you have a new place to go?
I had a few, I think.
Are you quite sure that I may take this item?
It's all yours.
Woohoo! Then I shall use it now!
If you want the cure, you've got to look for it at Delta, Putrid Hot-Blooded Scaffold.
Hey!
What did you get?
magic love potion.
At any rate, let's head to Delta Putrid Hot-Blooded Scaffold.
So I guess I can do that.
Hark!
What's Delta Putrid Hot-Blooded Scaffold? Says Colin.
It's the place where I gotta go to find the cure for whatever the fuck's wrong with this dude.
Oh, what's his name?
Pyros.
Oh, that's Pyros. Yeah. Okay, so he's...
Mia, the cat girl we know, gave him a love potion, and when he used it, it actually just fucked him up. As all love potions should do, because they're weird.
What's wrong with him?
I don't know if it's gonna have any actual,
like, effect?
Yeah.
He's just orange?
Oh, it's a high level. Let's see if we can stand it. I'm gonna go drop something in this, spring. I haven't done that in a while. Okay, I'm gonna fight these enemies first. Oh man, look at these dudes.
Oh shit, yeah. They want to give you hugs.
Listen to this music. It's fucking clown music. Squilla Demon is what this is called.
The Squilla Demon.
Like, he's still attacking. I don't know if his attacks are worse than normal. Fucking cool. Thank you, Mistral. This guy spawned with an attack boost, which sucks. We did it.
The spring.
Did you... What?
Oh, I bet he can't make this any
Then is
better.
this just between us. With the weapon of this,
Okay.
go to a level much more difficult and ask Grandpa. In consolation, take this. Till next.
What did you get?
A silver axe. And a golden axe. And the item I dropped in. Because the item I dropped in was too high level for it to boost.
I'm trying to have a conversation with Fogweaver in a Facebook personal chat.
Mm-hmm.
And my phone just auto-corrected something I said to strap on. So that's good.
You weren't talking about strap-ons?
I was not talking about strap-ons. I was talking about cooking chili.
Well, you stir with the strap-on.
That seems dangerous.
What's dangerous about it? You should be cleaning it every time you use it.
The chili pot or the strap-on?
Well, both.
Like, I was trying to type Instapot, like those little pressure cooker things. And my phone's like, you meant strap-on, right?
Yeah, like, when the fuck were you ever talking about Instapots before? You meant strap-on. You've talked about those before.
Damn. Damn.
Ooh, look at this.
Oh, this is cool.
New dungeon type.
Like, the entrance to this had a tongue.
Yeah, it's that mushroom one again. I guess it's not really a new type. It's just, even between the similar types, they have different decorations. Oh, good. Oh, good. These guys are magic tolerant. Oh, that means they don't take any damage. Very cool. Those enemies were called nomadic bones. I need the camera to zoom out.
Golden egg.
Invisible egg.
Invisible egg. It's not invisible.
No.
This dude looks like he's made out of cheese.
It could be. Oh, quit spawning this specific formation of enemies. I hate them. Also, please don't stand next to the booby-trapped chest. Because it's the same button to attack you as it is to open the chest. Why don't you come over here? All the bugs have man voices. Didn't want to do that. Oh, that fills in the whole map. I guess that's kind of useful. I should maybe start doing that. I thought it only worked above ground to tell me where the fairy portals, or the monster, whatever the fuck they're called, the portals that enemies come out of. It says there are like 3 chests. Okay, there are 3 chests in here. Oh, I got the remedy by Seether.
Please, give it to me.
It was not the real remedy. We were bamboozled.
Are these like golems standing in front of the doorways? Like you're walking between their legs? Or is that...
I think it's just an archway.
Okay.
I hear egg. There it is.
I can't. We should search more.
Colin says, I hate that I like Philosophum. Yeah, like, it sucks that music gets made by people who suck shit.
I mean, the good news is it's very easy to get music without giving people money.
True.
Invisible egg.
Golden egg.
No, I'm not gonna judge you for listening to Burzum, Colin. I understand those early albums are really, really good, but as long as you recognize and will educate people on Varg's bullshittery.
Alright, another remedy.
That must be it. Please give it to me. I feel a little stronger.
Ooh. Sled dogs.
Sled dogs. These are sleds with dog heads growing out of them.
There's like a little wizard on the back, too. Hey, Mistral, you wanna fucking heal us? God, if that's already dead, that's why I can't attack it. Oh, fuck. These sled dogs breathe fire. Why are you here? I thought I killed you.
Alright, Colin. We will see you next time, hopefully.
See ya.
I think we're gonna call it quits.
Yeah, I'm gonna
soon.
finish this dungeon and then I'll be done for the night.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us, man. Hopefully you can catch another one. We're here Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday. Alright, well, we'll be streaming at the same time tomorrow if you are available, but I'm probably going to be finishing Resident Evil 8, so if that's something like you don't want spoiled or anything, just be aware.
Well, almost.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, if you want to hang out tomorrow, for sure, we'll be there.
God, no. I told them to do the wrong thing.
Night.
Night.
Invisible eggs.
Invisible egg. Invisible egg.
I know, I've been trying to think of something that rhymes, but I can't.
Peg.
Never see what he peg. Okay, it's all dogs.
It's all dogs. Dot Hack Infection, all dogs edition.
What level am I now? I'm level 17, damn.
Good for you.
Yes, I'll give you this to
What is
show
the
my
name of that
appreciation.
YouTube channel that makes those like really gaudy cakes?
Benny something.
Yeah, like
Benny
they're not
cakes.
ugly, they're just very over the top.
May the stars shine upon you.
This dude gave me his diary as a thank you for finding that remedy.
You gave you what?
That dude gave me his diary.
That's a weird thing to give you.
It decreases your magic by 1? Is that what it said? I used it by accident. I was just trying to investigate it. Son of a bitch. God.
Hey, what are you gonna buy for my freaking shop?
Okay. New board post. A player committed suicide during the test period of the test version of the world, but it had nothing to do with the game.
There's a game called Fragment in a magazine from 2 years ago. That's the one. The title and the menu design changed, but the game itself seems to be the same. Oh, and some items were also deleted.
A virus. There have been some weird problems ever since the last server problem. I wonder what's up. Some people say it's a virus. More on the grunty subject. Okay, asking about where eggs are. Eggs are only found in dungeons.
So, like, what are the things that grow above ground? Like, you got mushrooms in one level. Like, what do you do with all that stuff?
It's just food for the grunty.
Okay.
It's just gonna determine.
But, like, the eggs are special food?
I guess so. More mail from Black Rose. We went to the dungeon of Quiet Eternal White Devil. Nothing was there, right? I thought it was a hoax, so I emailed Marin. Was it? Well, anyways, I emailed her. She wouldn't reply to me, but I kept pestering her, and guess what? Someone changed those keywords. She was freaked out about it, too.
So she's saying, like, the keyword itself got changed?
Yeah.
So you ended up going to the wrong place?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Alright. So I'll go there next time if it's not way higher level than I am.
Okay.
But that's it for tonight. I've already played this for 10 hours.
Yeah, you just hit 3 hours this time. Alright, well, I'll be back to probably finish Resident Evil tomorrow. Good night.
Night.